All right, we'd like to welcome everyone out, both here live in Long Beach and on the stream. We are excited here for our gold medal series finale here in Long Beach on the campus of Cabrillo High School. We'd like to thank our hosts here for sure. They've done a fantastic job of providing us for the facility. We have in the Whitecaps, and they will be obviously the Whitecaps on the board. The team Lolo Silver Gold. In cap number 1, Sophie Raquel. In cap number 2, Aubrey Anderson. In cap number 3, Claire Yusi. In cap number 4, Emily Cloherty. In cap number 5, Janine Osorio. In cap number 6, Julia Allen. In cap number 7, Catherine Featherstone. And in cap number 8, Marisol Coles. In the dark caps, let's see. Being coached, before we go to the dark caps, how about we call out the coach all the way from New Jersey, Princeton head coach Dustin Liftback. He's catching the red eye home tonight just to coach you guys, so say thanks. Up next, in the dark caps, the team of Frank Gold. In cap number 1, Sophia Benel. In cap number 2, Ella Del Rosario. In cap number 3, Emma Gustafson. In cap number 4, Gwyneth Lay. In cap number 5, Kiara Blitzer. In cap number 6, Neve Courtney. In cap number 7, Rose Jensen. And in cap number 8, Vivian Bailey. Team Frank Gold is coached by 6'8" founder Tony Azevedo. 2 minutes, ladies, 2 minutes. Here we go, live from Long Beach. Ball controlled inside by cap number 4. And back to number 1, Sophie Raquel. To number 7, Catherine Featherstone. Down line to Claire Yusi. Yusi takes the ordinary foul. Exclusion. Number 2, Ella Del Rosario goes to the box here. Aubrey Anderson back to 7, Cat Featherstone. Down line, Claire Yusi looking, trying to get in position. Back to Featherstone. That ball tipped out and will be a 2-meter on this restart. Sophia Benel. Ball comes over to number 7, Kat Featherstone, down line. Here comes Claire Yusi. Shot off and controlled by number 1, Sophia Bennell. Ball comes in to number 3, Emma Gustafsson. Rose Jensen. Ella Del Rosario, that ball goes back on the steal, back to Sophie Raquel. To number 4, Emily Clarity on attack, has some space. Looks off that weak side, takes the ordinary. Clarity goes back to number 5, Janina Sorio. She comes back into Clarity. Shot shot by number 5, Janina Sorio. Went kind of pinballed through the blockers there, but ends up as a goal by Janine. Ball up to Ella Del Rosario. Ella looking, sends that ball wide over to number 8, Vivian Bailey. Emma Gustafsson to Ella. Ella finds center. Trying to get in there. Neve trying to establish that center. Working against 3 of the Lolo Silver Gold team. Ball back to Sophie Raquel. Ball moves forward. Up to number 8, Marisol Coles. Coles looking. Finds Claire Yusi. Yusi takes the ordinary. Yusi over to number 4, Emily Clarity. That ball comes in. Ella shot blocked by Sophia Bennell. Vivian Bailey takes the ordinary. Bailey stepping in on attack. Called in from Coach Tony. If Bailey shoots, missing wide to the right. Sophie Raquel looking on the outlet up to number 3, Claire Yusi. Claire stepping in, has the defense and puts it in. Claire puts it in and called timeout by Coach Tony. We'll see if we keep it here. Might be a 30-second. No, he's going to bring him over, talk it through. Ball coming in off of timeout. It's going to be Sophia Bennell with the start. Bennell puts the ball in play. Not to be confused with the keeper on the other end, Sophie Raquel. My goodness. Rhyming here to Neve Courtney. Cap number 6 sends that ball wide to Ella Del Rosario. Ella goes inside, and that ball is swarmed by Claire Yusi. Raquel looking on the outlet, up to Aubrey Anderson. That ball collected, tipped by number 5, Janina Osorio. Swimming it out, Sophie Bennell wins that ball. On the outlet, up to number 4, Gwyneth Lay. Gwyneth looking, Comes to number 3, Emma Gustafsson, over and around to Lei. Up to Ella. Ella stepping with 5:43 on the shot clock. That ball whipped in. Emma Gustafsson tipped out, but Raquel with the punch gets it. Ball into the hand of number 8, Marisol Coles. Coles coming through. And into Emily Clorty. That ball off the crossbar. And down by Sophia Bennell. Forward up to number 2, Ella Del Rosario on the 1-2 side. Being pressed out by Janine Osorio. Kiera Blitzer inside. That ball controlled by Ella. And popped out. Excuse me, that ball controlled by Aubrey Anderson and popped out by number 1, Sophia Raquel. Outlet up to Anderson as she comes down the 4-5 side. Ordinary for Anderson. Looking to see that ball goes in to number 2. Scratch that 3, Claire Yusi. That ball comes in. Ordinary. Working inside number 6, Julia Allen goes over the top of the cage. Ordinary. Ella finds number 5, Kiera Blitzer coming in. That comes to Rose Jensen. Jensen takes the ordinary, puts the ball in play. Wide to Ella. Emma Gustafsson lines up and blocked by number 1, Sophie Raquel. 26 seconds here. Whitecaps, Lolo Silver Gold with a 2-0 lead over Frank Gold. Sophie Raquel coming forward, checking on that clock as time is ticking down. 10 seconds. Raquel stepping forward. Ball back to Raquel. She checks the clock, shoots, and blocked on that ball. Finds its way in, floating right above Sophia Bennell's head off the deflection, and in it goes. Sophie Raquel puts one in, sends them up 3-0 here at the end of our first period. Ball back underway here in the second quarter. Vivian Bailey sends the ball over to number 6, Neve Courtney. Courtney goes inside, a little high, but stays ordinary with number 4, Gwyneth Lay. Gwyneth establishes her position. Ball stolen there by number 8, Marisol Coles. Coles sends it back to Sophie Raquel. Raquel looking for the outlet. Outlet up to number 7, Kat Featherstone. Finds center on the, let's call it on the 3 post. Guarded by Neve Courtney. There is Emily Cloherty inside, and a shot and goal by number 6, Julia Allen on the step out. My guess is Steve Allen will like that one. That one goes out to you, Steve. Ball comes out to number 6. Into the hands of Vivian Bailey. Back to number 4, Gwyneth Lay. Ordinary foul there for Gwyneth. Gwyneth sends it over to Neve. Cap number 6. Neve goes down line to Rose Jensen. Jensen tries to sneak it in there, tapped out by number 4, Emily Cloherty. Sophie Raquel looking for an outlet. To Anderson. Ordinary. Back through to Emily Cloherty. Inside, working to Claire. Claire Yusi working, trying to make it around the corner, takes the ordinary foul. Back over to Marisol Coles, off the pass from Claire. That's going to be an ordinary. Shot clock counting down here, 3-2. Bunnell takes that one on the steal. Ella Del Rosario takes it, sends it over to number 7, Rose Jensen. Rose gets on her legs, establishes position. Back into Benever, and she takes the shot and connected by Sophie Raquel. Catherine Featherstone. Down to Cloherty. UC. It's going to be a turnover. Sends it back to Team Frank Gold. Ball put into play by Gwyneth Lay. Here comes Sophie Bunnell with the ball. Outlet up to number 8, Vivian Bailey. Bailey goes down line to Rose Jensen. Jensen finds position. Good defense there again by Emily Cloherty. And Sophie Raquel ends up with the ball. 4-0 here with 3:13 remaining on attack. Here comes number 8, Marisol Coles. Marisol working in, trying to make it 5. One-on-one, has to beat her and the goalie, and it's going to go out on number 2, Ella Del Rosario. Sophia Bunnell looking for the outlet. Gustafson back to Ella. Deep into the corner to Neve Courtney. Back around to Rose Jensen. Gwyneth Lay, that ball connected back with Sophie Raquel. Outlet up to Aubrey Anderson. Anderson at half tank. Ordinary. Anderson goes inside. Ooh, look at that. Claire Yusi puts it in on the backhand. Takes him up 5-0 here with 2:11 remaining in the second. Bunnell with the ball, looking for a release. Sends it to Neve at cap number 6 there at on the 4-5 side. Working, stays in control, being pressed out by number 5, Janine Osorio. Neve takes the turn, takes the ordinary foul. Looking for options. That ball goes in. Crash. Team still there between Emily and Aubrey. Back to Sophie Raquel. Ordinary. Believe that's Aubrey Anderson with possession of the ball. Indeed it is. Anderson looking, sends it to number 7, Kat Featherstone. Featherstone on attack, gets forward, defense drops in, being challenged to shoot. She does and hits it. Kat Featherstone beaten Sophia Bunnell, and 6-0 with 1:19 here. Timeout called by Tony Azevedo. See if he can help stop the bleeding here. Now outlets to number 2, Del Rosario. Stepping in. Ball comes into Neve. Neve with the backhand, and that's blocked by Sophie Raquel. Ball up to number 5, Gina Osorio. Cross. Hooking foul, contra foul will send it back. Neve Courtney with the ball at the center of the tank. Waits for her team to get back into position. Right on the cones halfway. Ball goes down to number 3, Emma Gustafson. Emma gets on the legs, tries to hit, and team Frank Gold still looking for their first goal of the game here. Ball comes out to Raquel. Sophie Raquel. On the outlet, up to Aubrey Anderson. Anderson goes down line, finds number 4, Emily Clorty, one on goalie. And Neve gets around, disrupts enough to get the shot, and Sophia Bunnell comes down with it. Bunnell on the outlet, up to number 3, Emma Gustafson, one on, and there it is. Emma Gustafson on the assist from number 1, Sophia Bunnell. Janine Osorio back to number 1, Sophia Raquel. Raquel coming forward with 2-point one, and then a great block by Bunnell. And that will take us through the end of the first half. Sean Stringham here with Game On Live Studio. Thanks for following along. We're going to reset, switch sides, and get ready to go. We'll be back right after this. Ball controlled here going into the second half by Team Frank Gold. Five-meter penalty assigned to number 7, White, Catherine Featherstone. Stepping up to take the shot, Emma Gustafson. Emma hits. Nice start to the first half, or the second half here. Ball back to number 5, Gina Osorio. And in to Marisol Coles. That ball in on the backhand. Nice shot there by number 2, Aubrey Anderson. Off the assist from Marisol. Ball comes wide to number 4, Gwyneth Lay. Gwyneth working to gather that. That ball goes out of bounds. Gonna need a counter ball to come in. To Sophie Raquel. Outlet up to number 2, Aubrey Anderson. Anderson takes the ordinary. Back around to Janina Osorio. Osorio stepping forward. Over to number 7, Kat Featherstone. Down line. Takes the ordinary. Claire Yusi looking. Comes wide over to number 2, Aubrey Anderson. That ball snapped down by number 8 and will go back to Neve Courtney and Team Frank Gold. Here comes number 7, Rose Jensen with the ball and some water to fill in. Rose looking weak, holds up, tries to get into Neve Courtney on the post, who earns the exclusion. Sends number 8, White, Marisol Coles to the box. Jensen back around to Gwyneth Lay. Lay gets on the legs, back in. Ball's behind there. Neve goes out and gets that as they switch positions. Neve up to number 3, Emma Gustafson. Shot and goal by number 8, Vivian Bailey puts one up. Brings us to 7-3 with 3:49 remaining here in the third period. Anderson sends that ball wide to number 7, Catherine Featherstone. Featherstone back to Anderson. That ball knocked out. 2-meter coming. Sophia Bonnell. Ball comes in, shot, knocked down. That's going to be a 2-meter. Ball over to number 7, Kat Featherstone. Anderson looking, back to Featherstone. Stepping in. Anderson, and a backhand. Again, nice work there from number 6, Julia Allen. Ball at Sofia Vanel on the outlet. Up to number 2. Ella Del Rosario finds Rose Jensen. Jensen stepping in. Rose to Viv Bailey, who lines up, finds the sure shot and puts it in. Vivian Bailey brings Team Frank up to 4-8. With 2:33 remaining here in the third period. Ball in, that ball coming through, and a goal by number 3, Claire Yusi. Great work there by Claire. Vanel sends it wide up to number 8, Vivian Bailey. Bailey goes down line to Jensen. Ball coming up here in the 6-on-5. Neve Courtney coming through. Ball back to Neve, lining up here, sees the angle on the cross. Line up shot off that 2-post. Ball back to Raquel. Allen coming in, Julia Allen coming in out of the box. Shot blocked by Vanel. We've got a new fresh 30-second shot clock. Here comes Julia Allen with the shot and hitting. Allen lining it up and firing on that bottom left-hand corner. Takes us 10-4 with 57.2 seconds remaining. Ball goes to Neve. Neve looking, trying to get down line, posted up number 3, Emma Gustafson. That ball skips out, and here comes Marisol Coles with intention. Ordinary. Ball put into play. Clarity. Back around to number 5, Gina Sorio. That ball skies over the top. Vanel coming forward, has 8 seconds. Stepping up at the halfway, running out, checks the clock, sends that in, and that will be the end of the third quarter. We've got one more to go here. All right, our last quarter of women's water polo underway here from Long Beach on the campus of Cabrillo High School. We are ball comes around over to number 6, Neve Courtney, and a 5-meter delivered into Gwyneth Lay. That's going to be assigned to number 6, Julia Allen. Neve Courtney lines up to take the 5-meter penalty and hits bottom right-hand corner. Ball over to number 2, Aubrey Anderson takes the ordinary. Anderson goes down to Marisol Coles. Coles puts the ball in play. Back to number 5, Osorio. That ball turning around and push off on Allen will be a contra foul and send the ball back to Sophia Bennell. That ball comes up. Timeout. No, excuse me, I thought I heard timeout, but it was not. Just an ordinary foul. Ball comes through to Ella Del Rosario. Back in to Gwyneth Lay. One more down around to Gustafson. Gwyneth Lay to Kiera. That ball covered by Sophia Raquel. Outlet up to number 4, Emily Clordy. Clordy stepping in. Down line to number 8, Marisol Coles. Coles looking. That ball stolen by number 2, Ella Del Rosario. Back to Sophia Bennell. Bennell on the outlet. Sends it up to number 6, Neve Courtney. Neve crosses beautifully to Rose Jensen. Fires up and bounced off the top of the crossbar. Sophie Raquel on the outlet up to Aubrey Anderson. Anderson finds number 8, Marisol Coles. Away from the ball will be a contra foul. Number by Claire there, sends it back the other direction, comes back forward to number 7, Rose Jensen, still working to get around. Comes in, Jensen finds to Ella Del Rosario. Back in, and shot knocked down by Sophie Raquel. Timeout called by substitution timeout. We'll keep it here, it looks like. No, they're going to their sides. We'll still just keep it right here. Steve Raquel in the chat. My pleasure to provide some great coverage. We'll be here one more game, and we're going to have lots of water polo coming up this summer. Thanks for watching and supporting Game On Live Studio. If you haven't already, subscribe. I'm sure most of you're watching already have done that, or go check it out at social at Game On LS. All right, we're back here. We've got Sophie Raquel with the ball. Up to number 4, Emily Clardy. Clardy stepping into controlling possession here. Ordinary foul there. Number 6, Julia Allen. Back over to number 7, Catherine Featherstone. Back into Allen. Stolen by number 4, Gwyneth Lay. Lay clears it to Bunnell. Sophie Bunnell sends it forward up to Neve Courtney. Neve trying to get in. Takes that. Pumped out by Raquel. Sophie Raquel, that ball rebounded back into Kiera Blitzer's hands. Coming forward, Gwyneth Lay. Back to Courtney. Ordinary for Courtney inside, and that ball will be swiped by number 7, Kat Featherstone, with 2:35 remaining here in the 4th period. Sophie Raquel looking for the outlet up to number 7, Kat Featherstone. Contra foul away from the ball. Ball floating loose, going to be controlled there by number 3, Emma Gustafson. Gustafson up the line to Del Rosario, who loads up, puts it in that left-hand post off the 2 posts. Brings us to 10-6 here with 2:06 remaining. Julia Allen over to Clardy. Osorio takes the ordinary. Janine Osorio puts the ball in play. Being pressed out by Neve Courtney, trying to get around the back door. Ball put into play, sent over and dumped. Ball goes to Frank Gold. They're going to have 1 minute 41 seconds. Back to Neve. Neve goes into center. Great defense. Ooh, off the noggin on that one. She's smiling though. Aubrey Anderson swims away. Sophie Raquel looking for an outlet. 1:11 remaining. That ball comes back to number 7, Kat Featherstone. Here comes Aubrey Anderson. That ball is dumped. Bunnell, timeout called by Tony. We'll be right back. Back underway. Here it comes. Neve. Goal is clear. 7-on-6 opportunity. Stepping back to Neve. Neve gets on her legs, shoots the ball to Sophie Raquel, and that ball is going to be cleared by Claire Yusi. Cage is open. 41 seconds remaining here. That ball comes to Sophie Raquel. Ordinary foul. Ball comes to number 6, Julia Allen. Cage is still open. 2 goalies on the same side of the pool. You don't see that very often in the game of water polo. Shot comes and will be floating free with 20 seconds remaining on the clock. Vivian Bailey redirects, sends it down to number 1, Sophia Bonnell. Can't get it in. Raquel versus Bonnell. Raquel takes the win on that. Ball cleared out to number 3, Claire Yusi. And that should be it as they go into a spread offense. And that is indeed it. And behalf of all of 6-8 Sports, fantastic job to our women. We've got 1 game remaining. We're going to be back in just a few minutes. We're going to reset, get ready for the men's gold medal game. Thanks for joining us. Sean Stringham here with Game On Live Studio. We'll be back in just a minute. Local time here is 3:50. So we should be 10 minutes. We're going to do some announcements. Don't go too far. We'll be back right after this.